So I'll be teaching you the cheer tryout dance. So I'm going to show you section by section, and then I'm going to show you once forward. I'll do it with counts. Then I'll do it from the back with counts, and then I'll just show you with the music. Don't be afraid to be fierce. Really be dramatic with your poses. Make sure you're sharp. Be very confident, and just do your best. So good luck. In the beginning, you are starting spiriting at 12 seconds, so 0-12, and then you end spiriting at 18 seconds. So that's 2 counts of spiriting, 2 8 counts of spiriting. And then once it says, I got a cute face, chubby waist, that's when you start your dance, which is at 20 seconds. So your first 8 count is just gonna be spiriting, which is if you're gonna be performing in front of a crowd, or if you're performing in front of judges, you always want to spirit. It's just like what we do after cheers and whatnot. So you're just gonna, you can do a wave, a kick, you can do a jump if you want to. That's just for 2 8 counts right in the beginning. So I'll show you that with the music. So for start off, you're gonna be clean, and then you're gonna chug your arms forward. So it's gonna be 1, 2, and make sure your wrists are pointed down and your arms are in this way and your legs are spread apart. And then for 3, you're gonna go to broken T, and then for 4, you're gonna squat and come down. And you can have your hands like this, or you can put them like this. Just make sure they're you're down and your head is also looking down. So you're gonna come 4. Then I'm gonna scoot back a little bit. You're here on 4. Then you're gonna take your left leg and kind of cross back over, and you're gonna take your right arm and put it up. So you're gonna be here for 4. So you're gonna go 5, 6. So you're just crossing your right leg to the back of your left, and then popping up your right arm. So you're here on 4, so then it's 5, 6. So then after you cross over, you're gonna put up your left arm and you're gonna come into a high V, and then I'm gonna scoot up a little bit. So after you do that, it's 5, 6, 7, 8. So you're just gonna kind of pop together, or like kind of jump up, but you're still in the high V. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here ending on the last 8 count. So starting with 1, you're gonna take your right arm and punch it down and move your right leg forward the same time you do that. So it's gonna be 1, then do the same thing with the other side. So 2, and you're crossing over your legs. So then you're gonna go with your right arm 3, and when you do that, your hand is actually out like this. So 3, and kind of put your hip 2, and then 4. Also, when you're here and you're, so when you come for 5 to wrap around, you're gonna look up. So you're gonna go 5, come down for 6, and a squat with your hands on your knees. 6, and then you're gonna turn, and you're gonna kind of put your arm, both of your arms to the left, and you're gonna bring your right foot over and kind of have your knee poked out a little bit, and you're gonna go 7, 8. So it's just popping the hips there, 1 this way, and then 1 with your arm up, and that's 7, 8. Here on 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Okay. Starting on 1, you're gonna kind of step your right leg back, kind of like this, and you're gonna kind of put both of your hands on top of your head and look up. Whoa. So this is 1, and then you're gonna come down and kind of kneel for 2. After you squat down for 2, you're gonna pop up and over, kind of like you're serving a plate. And this is gonna be, this is gonna be 3, and then you're gonna do, so you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, and make sure you're moving your hips with that when you pop out with your arm or with your hand. So we have 3, 4, and then when you punch down, this is 5, 6, this is 7, 8. You're here, you're gonna cross your arms up, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you're gonna go, so now here comes the jump. So you're gonna step together with your right. So you're gonna come together here, and you're gonna come straight up into a high V, and if you wanna be on your tippy toes to get ready to jump, you can. So you're gonna go 5, 6, 7, 8. So make sure you're landing on 8, because you'll be going into another move for the next 8 count. Another thing I forgot to mention about the second 8 count is, so for here, the words are head knocker, and then it's show stopper. So just make sure you guys are right on those words. We ended on a jump, and we came down. So you're gonna hold 1, 2 on the first 8 count. On the third 8 count. And the words are Rolls Royce. So you're gonna hold Rolls Royce, and then you're gonna pop out in a broken T, Lamborghini. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you're gonna come up like kind of in front of your head, like with your fist closed. 5. You're gonna open your arms. 6, 7, broken T, 8. So then once you're here on 8, you're gonna wrap your head around with your right arm. So you're gonna go 1, 2. You're gonna go 3, kind of like crossing your right arm over your left, just with your hands sitting like this, and you're gonna pop out your right knee, and then you're gonna move your hands to your lower back, and you're gonna pop your other knee. Then you're gonna come up into a high V and pop out with your left leg. So you're gonna go 5, 6, and then the words for the next part is out of sight. So that's gonna be 7, 8. So you're gonna put your left arm on your hip, put your right fingers right above your eyebrow, and you're gonna lean more to the left side on out of sight. And you're gonna kind of look where your hand is going, where you're like flicking your hand off to. So that's, this is 5, 6, 7, 8. Hold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. My thing, motherfucker, Rolls Royce, Lamborghini, Blue Medina, always beaming, rag top, chrome pipes, blue lights, outside. So we just finished out of sight. So the next part is kind of like a freestyle. So the words are show me. So it's gonna be 2 counts. So this is 7, 8. So you can strike your own pose on 1, 2, and then you're gonna hold 3, 4, then it's gonna say, I think it says play it again or say it again. And then that's another 2. So you're going to go, you can pose again, 5, 6. First time you're going to pose 1, 2, hold 3, 4, pose again, 5, 6, and then hold 7, 8. So after that, after you hold 7, 8, you're going to do, so it says make that money. So you're just going to kind of like pretend like you're throwing paper. So just do that twice. So make that money, and then it says throw it in. So the counts for that are, you hear holding 7, 8, you're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. So that you're just kind of rolling, getting on your tippy toes, putting deodorant on, and then coming back down and kind of sitting on your right hip. So you're gonna come right there in a low V. So that's 3, 4. So then you're gonna do 5, 6. So you're just gonna come right back up. So it's 5, 6, going back into a high V. And then again, you're gonna do for 7, 8, you're just gonna swing your arms up, come together with your feet, and jump up into a high V. 7, 8, 1, 2, hold 3, 4, 5, 6, hold 7, 8, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Ice blue lights outside, so it is, so it is, make that money, throw it in, booty bouncing, don't leave.
Next section, we just ended in a high V. So after that, you're gonna clap for an 8 count. So you can go side to side, or you can clap up and back like this, however you want to. It's just gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So as long as you clap however you want, just make sure you're going with your right foot first, because you need to end on your left side when you're done clapping, because the next move is going to start on 1. So it's actually going to be with your left arm on your hip, and you're going to go pop back onto your right hip. 1, 2, lean into your left hip and punch out. Then you're going to go 3, lean back onto your right hip and open up that arm to the other side. So you're out here on 3, and then you're going to come down into a low V. 4, 5, 6. Then you're just going to do that swing into a high V again. So swing arms up into a high V for 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Booty bouncing, don't leave, everybody here.
So you're gonna jump and clap at the same time for the next count. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3, 4. So you're here, 3, 4. You're gonna step out and clap to your right. 5, then go over to the other side. 6. Then you're gonna come down and squat with your hand on your knees. 7. Then just switch over to the other leg. 8. Make sure your head's also looking down. And then after 8, you're gonna pop back up to a high V. 1. Wrap your body, look up. 2, down into a squat with both hands on your knees. 3, and also looking down. Then drop your right leg or right knee. 4, start rolling. 5, bring your left leg over. 6, bring your right leg kind of on top like this. 8, and then you're gonna snap up, kind of be fierce at that point, because there's like a pop off sound. On 8, you just kind of want to snap that up. Be really fierce with that. Drop your knee down and you're here on 4. If you roll a little bit faster, that's fine. Just as long as you get there and your legs crossed over by 8 and you snap on that the music, you're gonna be fine. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1,